Hey everyone, this is Armored, and today I'm going to cover the war that took place in Region 67. Earlier on, I have posted a video which covered the entire drama and what all led to the team DHX actually invading this region. And right now, I will be specifically just covering the war. And in meantime, if anything related to the war comes up to me, I will share that as well. So right now, you just saw how easily Safeme was able to dismantle the tower that was being held by Mr. Gonzo. And despite ANKD placing their bases strategically across the metro, it was pointless and useless because DHX were easily able to tear through their defenses and everything, and they were able to easily establish the Alliance 10 and their headquarters. And after that, they took to the work of dismantling the Alliance ANKD from around the metro. But if you go to Region 67 now, the metro is entirely back in the hands of ANKD. So Region 67 only has three major alliances which are within the Zone 3. One is Mr. Anaconda team. If we go for the second team, that is Team 10 that you saw that was actually used for the invasion. And the last team, we have Alliance LXST, and they're probably from the old region of the current president, because he mentioned it somewhere during his in his sort of telegram post. So after taking care of the first tower, they eventually moved for the second tower, which was being manned by Mr. Mokalo or whatever his name is, and he was using Chasey and Felix, one of the strongest combinations in the game. And then the offensive team was Stella and Miyamoto, and of course we all know that Stella is one of the best siege and rally hero against Chasey specifically. And once you will see the report, you will see that the new beasts, how powerful they are actually in battle. So this is DHX trying to create space around the metro, taking the towers top and left to increase their arena of influence around the metro, and of course inflict maximum amount of damage to a team which is already quite demoralized. So I did talk to Mr. Makolo later on, and a lot of things were circling around. But one thing he did tell me to mention, that the war was caused by two people, and the primary person that he blamed it on was Miss Sumi or Mr. Sumi, whatever that nickname is. And he made it seem like that the whole drama was created because of this guy creating the issue and inviting the war to Region 67, which up till now was quite peaceful and was successfully being run by the Anaconda team. And I hope this Anaconda team is hiding the Anaconda in the right place. You never know when an Anaconda might bite you, but it's venom. You don't want to get hurt. So aside from that, a lot of people try to hit the rally. Right here you can see this guy is trying to hit the rally of Safeme, and he is getting absolutely demolished. And of course, I love the English chat channel. So all type of people are here. So Farm B is saying, if I was from Anaconda, I won't be sending my troops to his side. Brother, this is the wrong approach to the game. You must at least try to fight. So now this tower garrison of Malkolo is gonna be demolished by the swarm of Mr. Safeme. And some people were asking what is a good pair for Jack Bronte. Right here you can see Jack Bronte is being used by Safeme with Mr. Ethan. And Jack Bronte is actually a very strong hero. A lot of his stats are squad based, squad attack, squad travel speed, squad HP, whatever. So most of his stats are actually squad based. So what it does is that not only it is great with the ranged heroes, but you can actually pair him up with different type of heroes. For example, Bianca, Marco, the type of heroes that actually provide buffs and debuffs. So a lot of options for Jack Bronte, apart from pairing him up with heroes like Sophie, maybe Julia, then you have Victor, and then Ethan, of course. So let's jump down to the rally that I was talking about. Sorry, the battle report. Now here you can see 2 million against 16 million damage. This is quite insane. Both of these have superb armaments. And then here's the difference actually. 87,000 deaths as compared to 351 deaths and 71,000 heavily wounded compared to 805k wounded. And then of course what I talked about earlier, the damage that is being done by the beasts. This is actually insane. Almost 7.2 million damage by this bull against the lazy lion and very lazy rhino, only doing 90,000 damage. So the difference here is quite insane actually, and this shows that beasts are going to be the way forward for this game. Let's hop on over back to the battles. So here you can see a lot of strong players, 135 million might, 200 million might, then Safeme of course, then 409 million might with around 2 billion kill points. So a lot of strong players are actually here helping out with the invasion. And how do you guys expect to actually be able to hold them? And then the funny thing is that a lot of people are actually like talking about it in English chat, and the funniest part is that a lot of speculations and a lot of interest is being shown by a lot of alliances, different number of players, different regions, and everyone tries to present their view. Now we come back to the fighting. One of the rallies was Stella Bodala against Ethan and Lewis. So apparently Ethan and Lewis is also a great pair because Lewis offers the rage regeneration along with the area of effect damage, and then he of course increases the range squad attack, which is really great with the transcended Ethan of course I believe. But the trades were insanely bad. So here you can see this guy, he has around 557 million might, then 350 million might, 154. So lot of strong players. On the side of ANKD, definitely they had trouble holding them down. Their towers were destroyed relatively easy. And then this tower, meanwhile the rally was ongoing. Safeme came with his Spankaroonie squads to spank the tower of ANKD. From Anaconda, he decided that Anaconda is too big. There should be like maybe a snake, small snake, maybe a small reptile, or he wanted to convert these Anaconda to a small frog. So after this fight, Anaconda was no longer called Anaconda. ANKD changed their name to Frog, I believe. So this is just a lighter part. Do not take it to your heart. There are many places that you can take, but heart is certainly not one of them. So this is insane. Look at these guys. Even his swarming squads, they are getting hit terribly hard by the, to be really honest, like the area damage of Ethan and Lewis was able to even hurt the squads of Safeme. So this means that this squad, rather this pair, is quite great actually, especially against swarms. Maybe against individual rallies, we can come to a conclusion that against individual rallies it might not be as good, but definitely against swarms, the area damage is insane actually, because the Safeme has 7 million might on almost all his squads, and then I recently showed his beasts as well. So his beasts are quite insane, and you just saw the report as well. So let's come over to some of the reports that I have. So 1 billion for 13 billion trade for Safeme's Chasey and Felix against Ethan and Lewis. And then of course the insane damage from the beasts 2 million against only 24,000. This is insane. Now this guy, he also asked me for a screenshot, but let's give a shout out to him. 4KO is a very good alliance, and I believe their players are also tremendously great. So yeah, this is mostly it for the fight. Let's check out some more reports that I have. So one of the rallies was by FKKME, Mr. Future King Kong me, and his rally against Anaconda. So he was also able to utterly destroy, and especially the beasts. Beasts are creating a lot of trouble, it seems, a lot of deaths onto the enemy. So it means that these guys will be playing, these new Pokemon will be playing a great role in the upcoming fights. What I wanted to show you guys was Mr. Rhydon and then Mr. Taurus. So you must be wondering who these are. Let me show you. So this one is a Rhydon. And the second one, this is called the Taurus. From the Pokemon world, I specifically searched it up for you guys. And now you can correlate it to the bulls or the other bulls specific shit on the left side of this battle report. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a good day and good luck for your island raid.